Less than 10 years of age group, we have not seen much of the death rate, while we have seen more of death rate going up in the age group more than 51 to 75 years of age group. The patients who have comorbid condition means they have an existing diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular, or the patient who are suffering from renal failure, or the patient who are having pre-existing cardiac disorder. So these are the patients become more vulnerable, and it is found more in the age group of above 60 years age group and less than 10 years of age group. The short effects could be in terms of it is seen in the mild to moderate cases of infection, where it could be in terms of stomachache, diarrhea and dizziness, fever, cold, running nose, fatigue and muscle weakness. These are most commonly seen from the last 6 to 7 months, where we are still in the pandemic of COVID-19, and usually the recovery is 100% in most of these cases, and they recover by usually 2 to 3 weeks. These patients found to have lot of long-term effects in our clinical knowledge of 6 to 7 months of our pandemic understanding. So we have seen lot of physical effect in terms of, we have seen in case of respiratory, the lungs going to pulmonary fibrosis, either because of the sepsis or it is because of long-term utilization of the mechanical ventilator, and patient also developing cardiovascular complications. Long-term effect is seen in terms of cardiac patient having myocarditis, and also in case of central nervous system, we have seen lot of patients having dizziness and unexplained unconsciousness. The mental stress, it could be because of the disease itself, or sometimes it is because of the patient being dependent on the mechanical ventilator, going into depression or other psychiatry associated disorders. And we also seen patients who go on isolation or loneliness, and I think globally we all notice there's some amount of contribution or enhancement in the number of cases of depression or suicidal tendency. It's only because of the financial crisis and also unemployment rate which has gone up. All this has contributed to the mental disorder. But the only way we can prevent is maybe these kind of patients who need rehabilitation, they need supportive therapy, nutritional supplements, and they need a lot of physiotherapy. Maybe all the preventive measures of following, so home sanitization and personal hygiene, drinking sufficient water, wearing mask and keeping yourself much in social distancing. Following all these measures, to a greater extent, maybe we will be able to be protected by the COVID infection.
With over 1 lakh medical experts and the facility to teleconsult, experience clinic-like consultations on Practo.